What's up, everybody? We're back with Spyro 2 Reignited Trilogy. As you can tell, we're going to visit Metropolis. Not the Superman city, but the world in Spyro 2. And while it's loading, I just want to apologize for getting so frustrated in the last episode for not finding that one single gem in Cloud Temples, but I went back off camera and I found it using a trick I didn't know about. I'll explain it to you in a minute. I love the designs of the robots. Waiting for the bus. Compared to some of the other cutscenes, that was a little anticlimactic.
This insurrection from the farms has got quite out of hand. We need someone to restore order. Find the inventor droid. She's been working on something big.
And it's big, alright. Of course, we got the force fields again. Look at that, the electricity coming off the water. This is just very cool. Especially since you can see the city now. Well, but let's get to the task. Find the inventor droid. What the heck is that liquid?
With all the budget cuts, these elevators need serious work. See, this one here is stuck. I expect it will start working again if you just give it a good whack, though.
Yeah, see, when I was a kid, I couldn't understand those big terms like insurrection or budget cuts. Of course, as an adult, I now understand. And I'll even show you the trick. In order for sparks to point to a gem, you have to click the R3 button. I'll even show you on the camera. See how Sparks is now pointing to the camera? I mean, the gem, just press on it. Just like that. And that's how I found the single gem in Cloud Temples. Okay, so I forgot that you can't take care of the cows with the shields by flaming or charging them. You gotta let them take down their shields first. I just always found it so funny to see the pigs with rockets on their backs and cows wearing spacesuits. That's just so hilarious. Of course, Spyro was a kid's game, so that makes sense. I say it's a kid's game, and I'm enjoying it as an adult. I gotta admit, I always have a soft spot for Spyro, just because I have so many fond memories with him as a little kid. I forgot where the rocket is to take down that base. First, let's take care of our first side task. Battling the ox.
A vicious ox has taken over our armory. And here we thought that freezing the walkway would keep animals out. The ox is very tough. I would advise using the bombs against it, and it will probably take several bombs at that.
I'm up for it. You know, for an armory, you think you see armor and weapons all over the place, like a locker room. Okay, there's a trophy here. If I take down the ox without getting hit, I get a trophy. I'm gonna try to get that. But between dodging the... Well... Spoke too soon. Well, at least I don't have to start over. But between dodging the bombs on the ice and... well, you saw it, it's tricky. Between dodging the bombs on the ice while sliding, you have to hit the bombs back. This is going to take a few tries. Round 2. Oh, Oh, I hit myself doing that, but I got the axe, which is... But I'm fine with it since I got the axe. More than halfway there. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, one more, I'll do it. Got it!
Excellent work, Dragon. We can now defend our city properly. Take this visually pleasing reward.
I think I overhyped how tricky that challenge would be. I mean, all it took was 2 tries. But I got the orb, I shouldn't complain. I'll have to come back later to get that trophy. No, but the one thing I want to avoid is getting a game over. I mean, I got through the first Spyro game without getting a game over, so if I can accomplish that in this game, I'll be happy. I love how they added the little detail of the swirly big blue thing around the elevator. In the PS1 version, it was just the elevator going up and down like the elevator in Magma Cone. As I get those gems, no gems left behind. Glad we now have the head bash move since I can take care of those faces. And I can finally backtrack. But like I said before, I'm going to save my backtracking until after we defeat Ripto, because there'll be a section afterwards that requires me to get every single orb and gem. Plus those backtracking videos are going to be really short since I have 1 or 2 tasks per level at the very most, so I think those videos would be 5-10 minutes long, and I'm only 7.5 minutes through this one, and look at that, I'm at the end. And there's the something big the professor was working on, or the inventor droid. Her.
Spyro, I heard you were coming. Thank you for your efforts in thwarting this attempted coup. Please take this item, which living creatures seem to like.
Oh yeah, we like orbs, alright. Look at that, I'm at the exit portal.
It's a first for Avalar, a combination power-up. Thank goodness you're here to test it out. These invading sheep in their spaceships must be stopped.
Take down the sheep saucers. Should be easy. Famous last words. But since we're at the last stage of the level, let's switch to the original music. Here we go. I can both fly and shoot fireballs. That's the something big she was invented on. Working on. My commentary's off today. Oh! I was thinking earlier that the space near the Ox challenge I would need a fireworks for, but I think I have to fly back there to shoot it instead. As I meet the saucer right here at the other end of the tunnel.
Work. You knocked those sheep right out of the sky. Take this.
I think there's gonna be
device as
more
proof
coming.
of your skill. I knew it. Those first sheep sent out a distress call. The next wave of saucers is incoming.
This time it's 5 sheep. I always thought this level was being set in the future just because of the buildings and the vehicles. I mean, what kid wouldn't? Plus, alien invading sheep. I mean, if the sheep were an alien, I'm sorry, I can't speak today. Why else wouldn't they have saucers? last one. And needless to say, I gotta collect the gems laying around in those tricky spots, or the spots that would be tricky. Oh, that was nice. I was hoping that would happen.
Nice flying, Airman. You've proven the genius of my double power-up invention. Here, keep this to commemorate your victory.
Thanks. All I have to do now is collect gems. Of course, that's the whole point of Spyro, was to collect gems. And I just realized that I don't have sparks. So I need to find a fodder to get them back. But since I'm just collecting gems for the time being, I'll just be careful. Since I don't have to dodge any enemies. And I know my commentary's off. And there's a fodder. See, got sparks back. To assess me in picking up gems. Yeah, it's just been a few days since, actually more like a week and a half, 2 weeks since I did any video game recording. It's like an instrument. If I don't practice with my commentary, I get rusty at it. And you're probably thinking, you're just publishing these videos. Why do you say it's been a week? Well, I record my videos well in advance of them being published. Unless they're trailer reactions. That I gotta get it. I have to release on a few hours notice. But gaming videos, I record at least 5-6 episodes back to back, and I release them one day at a time. That way I can really make my views last. I sort of turned this from a Spyro video to a YouTube lecture. Back to Spyro. As I switch back to the Reignited music. And I have, doing a quick math in my head, 36 gems to go. Oh. I bet a good chunk of those gems are in that base I saw earlier. May as well fly up the elevator shaft. I'm so clumsy. Alright, there's gotta be at least half of them. Yep, only 14 gems to go. And let's use that trick I demonstrated earlier. So, yeah, I knew they would be in the final area of the game. Ouch. Yep, pointing straight up. I'm gonna need that power up again. But I just love that skybox over there. It kind of reminds me of BioShock when I look out the window and see the buildings of Rapture. Of course, Shock and Spyro are two different genres. But I think in the PS1 version, the skybox was just green grass and buildings all over the place. Ah, this has gotta be the last of them. Along with that last red one over there. Gotta be it. Yep, I knew it. Level complete. And with that, back to Winter Tundra. I just had to fly through the portal with that power up. Ooh. That's why you look before you cross. And we did that in about 15 minutes, which I'm not going to complain about, especially since it took me about 20 minutes mean, 25 minutes to complete Cloud Temples with that gem. I guess I'm just still a little frustrated by that. It's just that after you have an experience with that, like that, at a certain level, it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. But after I record all the levels, I'll replay it just to get closure from it. But next up is Mystic Marsh. I hope to see you there. Thank you for watching.